I hate a moral coward, one who lacks the manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening careless woman, wine and song, but like a man I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rises the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. The fun it doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the use of going home until the break of day? Now something confidential, whisper not above a breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. I never shall forget the night I made 6 hours run. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
And welcome, gentle viewers and listeners, to tonight's Nite Owl stream. I am Coyote de la Mancha.
And I am Izzy the Fool, and we are scrambling over here, even now.
Yeah, we've had kind of a Murphy's Law of an evening, but we are here by the gods, and we are rolling.
Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, except the stream is still live.
The stream is still live.
End of the day, so.
Yes.
So can everybody hear us okay? I'm pretty sure that we are being heard fine, but my usual backup of audio monitoring is not set up, just due to how freaking mad scramble we were. You've been worried. Well, we appreciate your concern, but yeah, I did make a community post on the channel about that. It seems like not everybody saw it, though, so in the future I'll also go ahead and throw a message into the chat if there's going to be a delay on starting the stream, just so everybody knows what's going on in as many places as possible.
Everything is a learning experience. Everything is training. Such is the way of things.
All right, let's get Yu-Gi-Oh! Started tonight.
Yay! What? No, not new game.
Not new game.
No!
Oh, bro. All right, hold on.
No, how do I go back?
I have to do it. Hold on.
I didn't mean it.
I know.
It has been kind of scramblelicious today.
That would be good. All right, I'm glad you like that idea. I'll do that in the future.
All right. Yeah, we had been going to update the stream itself to show a new time, but among other things, we were in a vehicle trying to head back here as quickly as we could, and the phone died. So, yay!
So that was one of the difficulties that went wrong, technically.
Honestly, I think we would have been fine if it hadn't been for those elephants. But anyway, let's not dwell on that now.
Not to mention Clayton and not Clayton.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on not Clayton.
That's epic foreshadowing for we're back to playing Kingdom Hearts. Just wait till you meet not Clayton.
Okay, push start button.
Push start button.
Push start button.
Go down to load.
Load.
Press the cross. There you go. Bada bing, bada load.
Woot!
So where we last left off, as the thumbnail implies, there are 2 more opponents for the finals in the campaign. And then we'll have cleared the tournament arc, which is not full game, not even close. It's maybe the 1/3 mark, I would say. Okay, kind of, in terms of number of opponents, I think it's about half. But in terms of how much work it'll take, total run time, I would say about 1/3, because you spend a long time in the next section that follows this. Yeah, when you're ready to challenge your next opponent, leave shop and we can...
Excellent. Who is my next opponent? I wonder.
Semi-final match. Yugi versus Isis.
Oh, okay. All right. I know nothing about this character.
Looks like the sound is coming out of the... Turn the speaker up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Thank you. There we go.
All right.
Yugi versus Isis. It's my pleasure to face you in battle, Yugi.
Who the hell are you?
Have you seen the anime?
I've seen a lot of the anime. This isn't Dark Malik's sister, is it?
Yeah, it is. This is Merrick's sister. She was localized as Shizu in the English dub, but her original name is Isis, and that was not localized to match the English dub for the game. Also, she has a wildly different design.
Yeah, no kidding. Why is she ticked off at me?
I don't know. She's bad in this.
She was a friend. She was an ally.
Yeah, she was an ally in the anime.
In the anime, it was
for no reason.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without her. And now she's like, "It's my pleasure to face you in battle, Yugi." Mm-hmm. I'm like, "What did I ever do to you?"
But only one will walk away victorious. Me.
Not after I crush your spirit between my thighs. Pharaoh, a little timing, please. Awkward.
I don't think you gained anything all that useful from your last fight against Pegasus. Hit circle again. Circle, circle, circle. I have not done any additional farming or grinding or deck restructuring since last episode. So, should be the same one that we used to beat Pegasus. I'm pretty sure that this can beat Isis.
Okay.
Oh, this can beat Isis. That's a good freaking first.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, supporter in the shadows. Hello.
So, I know what I would recommend, but let me know if you want to hear it.
Oh, let me see. I'm kind of... Le Petit Dragon. Kaminari Kozu. Have you seen the Mushroom Man? The Mushroom Man, Ancient Jar, and Supporter in the Shadows.
Hmm?
Now, remind me, is Supporter in the Shadows a female card?
No.
Yeah, I keep looking and I'm like, my brain wants to think female. I'm not judging against them. It's just, you know, I'm ancient and I am from an era where female presenting was, you know, if you did not acknowledge them as being female, you were insulted rather than simply being diplomatic. So my thought is, since Supporter in Shadows is tragically not female, but I have a dragon and I have Mushroom Man, can I combine these two and get like a woody dragon type?
Those two would make V-Dragon Jungle King. He's a good fusion, but you can take it one step further.
And after that, add on the Electro Boy here, right?
Correct.
Oh, look at me go!
Yep. You got it. Dragon plus plant plus electric.
I choose you!
Of V-Dragon Jungle King. Or of Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon.
Okay.
It's the strongest fusion that your deck can produce.
Nice, right out of the gate, too.
Uh-huh.
I take this as a good omen. So, alright, between Pluto and Moon...
Let me see the chart. I think I can intuit what star signs she's going to typically have if I see them all in front of me.
Yeah, let us take a moment and be counting star signs.
You want Pluto. She uses a lot of Neptune.
Oh, she does she? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Pluto it is.
Pluto kicks Neptune's ass.
Pluto. Alright, and I end my turn.
Start.
Just doing some freeform fumbling there. Yeah, you better put that on defense. All right. So let's see now. Supporter in the Shadows and Ancient Jar are still with us. Fiend Refraction, number 2, which is, I assume, yeah, that's a...
Winged Beast.
Winged Beast. But is it a fiend?
No.
No, of course not. It just has fiend in the title.
There's a specific card that you can mix with Fiend Refraction to create Summoned Skull, which is a fantastic and iconic fusion monster.
Ooh.
But you don't have it.
Aww.
And it's a very specific fusion that's probably not worth putting in strategy.
Now I'm sad. Okay, Flame Manipulator and Dark Plant. So, Flame Manipulator is I want to say that's a ghoul spellcaster?
Yeah, he's a spellcaster, but he also qualifies as a pyro for a lot of pyro.
So if I mix him with Dark Plant,
you Fire Burns, which has, I think, 1,000 attack.
And then if I mix that with... Can I mix that with Fiend Refraction? I don't remember anything about this kid. And as usual, the bones tell me nothing. So, yeah, I'm looking at...
The Winged Beast strategy is a side strat that I introduced into your deck when I was doing some restructuring. You want me to remind you what the main purpose
yes,
is?
please.
Winged Beast plus Pyro equals Crimson Sun.
Winged Beast plus Pyro equals... Ooh, yes.
It only qualifies for Winged Beasts whose attack power is 1,100 or more. Otherwise, it makes an 1,100 Avalas.
Okay, important question.
Yes.
Is Ancient Jar in danger of fusing with either of these kids? Because I'm thinking about getting rid of Ancient Jar.
I don't think so, but I would keep it because it's both a rock that can make mystical sand, and if it combines with the lamp, it makes Ushi Oni.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to cross these two kids then.
So I think Ancient Jar and Flame Manipulator might actually fuse. But
No,
you're
I
not
wouldn't.
dangerous. Okay, so I was wrong. Avalas is 1,300, so you got that instead of...
That's okay. So don't pick Mars, because Mars is weak to Neptune.
They're great. It's probably going to get schooled regardless, but hey, if it survives next turn, you draw another Pyro and slap it on top of it.
All right. Would you be willing to do a keyboard save? Because I would like to see Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon decimate whatever this is.
I'm sure. Just remember what the... Yep, there it is. There's a hotkey for this. I just forgot what it was, so I'm doing the sloppy menus.
All right, so cross to select this guy.
Then square when hiding.
Square. And yeah, Neptune, you called it.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she has mostly sea dragons, which are a really underrepresented type, both in terms of how many are in the actual game. Really are not very many sea dragons. I'm going to move a little closer to the mic here, make sure I'm not falling off because I'm not monitoring my sound.
I love how the other dragon just laughs.
Comes. It's kind of underwhelming given how powerful Twin actually is. I was expecting some flashy yellow lightning bolts.
Yeah, like lightning or something, and it just walks up and like, I hit you with my nose.
Eh.
Yeah.
Just a little lame, because Twin-Headed is really powerful. Marvelous can go for a cheeky direct hit.
Attack his life points directly. I am a woman. Whatever.
Attack her life points cheekily.
Yes.
Ooh.
And I end my turn.
Now, Marvelous or whatever is probably going to get God. Almost sure.
Oof. 2250 right out of the gate, huh?
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Oh, look at that.
So
I just drew Skull Red Bird and Fire Owl.
Yep. Now, Skull Red Bird is stronger than Marvelous, so you won't get that if you fuse those two together. You definitely get the previously advertised Crimson Sunburn.
Think you're clever, do you?
Bada bing. Oops.
Do not pick Mars. Pick Mercury.
Alright, Crimson Sunburn speed up.
2250.
Though, if twin-headed attacks, you'll get extra overlap. Does that result in higher direct damage? I think it does.
Let's find out.
It adds a 500 that isn't present in previous math. So...
I mean, logically
yeah.
it should.
Yeah, it will. It will. I had to think about it for a second. Yeah.
Nice.
And a full 2300. She does right. Oh. Isis is getting stomped. I was not worried to take down Isis type of deck Pegasus, because Pegasus is the first major get past him, probably get past him. Now, Kaiba does have blue eyes in his deck somewhere, but he's not all that likely to draw.
I've puffed the trick.
Oh,
Dissolve Rock.
Yeah, you're a little heavy on rocks right now.
I am a little bit.
You've got two of the same half of the Ushioni fusion, because Pot the Trick or the Ancient Jar can be used with the lamp to make Ushioni, but they don't fuse with each other. I would probably do, like, Dissolve Rock and Supported Shadows, and plants just kind of bring up something less useful. Dark Plant can do fusions, and it will at the end of this. It'll make Bean Soldier, which is perfectly okay.
I was going to ask. So, Dissolve Rock, Supporter in the Shadows, Dark Plant?
Yeah.
So ultimately, Dark Plant and Supporter in the Shadows are going to combine.
Yes. Dissolve Rock and Support in Shadows should not combine. That should be fine. That'll get Bean Soldier, which is not great, but he'll do... Wait, they do? Cherubim. That doesn't combine. Alright, well, I led you down a Primrose Pass.
Sniff.
I forgot that Dissolve Rock works as Pyro as well for some fusions. And Warrior plus Pyro...
It's volcanic rock.
Yeah, Terrabin, Fire Knight is all to be fire. Then E plus another fire would be Flame Swordsman, which is a pretty decent one at 1800.
Well, I'm going to have that kid on defense just so that when he gets stompled, I'm not going to get hurt by it.
Wise decision.
And you, mystery card. All right, can we do a keyboard save again?
Yep. Save state.
I am...
It's Roaring Ocean Snake.
Nice.
Like I said, she likes her sea dragons. Sea dragons, there's like, I think maybe 10 cards the entire 700 game has.
Holy crap, man.
There's almost none. This game is not great on type balance, like, at all. Dragons are overwhelmingly powerful and are not just the best type, but the best type without any sizable contest whatsoever. Females are good too, though, because they have flexibility, but their damage ceiling is way lower than dragons. Without some serious luck on.
It's just such a weird place to put the second mouth. It's like in order to open the mouth on the back of its neck, its whole neck and head has to kind of like hinge down and hang there.
Yeah, it's not great.
And now attack, blah, 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 blah.
Next turn, you... Only that it actually made Bean Soldier on this turn. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. Well, let's see what we can make out of this that's fun. Wandering Doomed, Unknown Warrior of the Fiend, Fiend Sword. So, can I combine the Warrior of Fiend and Fiend Sword? That would be logical.
No,
Okay, fine. What about the Wandering Doomed with Unknown Warrior?
I think that'll make Zombie Warrior, which is like... what did the blah 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 blah?
Everything. Blah 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 knows what they did.
Maybe Wandering Doomed plus Fiend Sword, and if that doesn't do anything, well, you're still putting down Fiend Sword at 1400, which is pretty good, so...
Yeah. Nice!
Yep, Armored Zombie.
Alright, here we go. Moon. Okay, she only has 1,050 left.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I think the Twin-Headed will do it in... nope. Right. Yeah, because that'll be 700.
Can I... It's a shame that I can't take out her thingy with the armored zombie.
No.
That would be fun. Okay.
Or Zombie can finish her off, though.
Yeah? Tell you what. Would you be willing to do save one more time? I want to see the Crimson Sunburn in action.
Sure.
Awesome. Alright. Here we go. Crimson Sunbird versus the Roaring Sea Snake.
For those of you joining us late, the reason why I do a save state every time when Coyote's a 3D battle is I'm playing, and I do 3D battles, and I've never had a... Now that Coyote has the controller, we've had the game crash a few times when we do 3D battles, so...
No worries.
Sea Snake.
The Snake.
Ew, I do see Snake. Oh, see, that's cool.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's really cool.
Wow, yeah, look at that go.
Danger Noodle, it isn't.
Yeah, but the Danger Noodle was dangered.
Yeah, that was a way
Yeah, she
animation.
just kind of spun and danced, and this golden fairy dust light just kind of floated out of her body and absolutely decimated her foe. That was awesome.
Yeah, there's definitely flaming embers. So the bird just light its fart at the snake. I like our reads on it better.
Yeah,
it's low poly. It's particle effects. You can interpret a lot of ways. I don't like yours, Screvlin. Respectfully.
Do not poop on our dreams here, man.
Moving on.
All right, Armored Zombie. Insult her life points directly.
Glad that got a laugh. You wait.
Hey.
Winlong Rods. I know it's a slightly phallic sounding name, but it's really not very interesting.
It sounds interesting.
It's just a bad card. You can look at it later if you want, but it's really not interesting.
Okay. Armored Zombie, give her a vigorous shoulder rub.
How? How could I lose?
Because it's a card game. I don't understand the confusion here.
Her whole face is just angles to assemble those pointed eyes.
It's like if you took every geometrical principle and every application of the golden rectangle that was present in the Mona Lisa, and then you said, nah.
Yeah.
And you're just, I'm going to do the exact opposite.
She's just pointy all over. It's...
and I mean, no wonder she's in a bad mood. Her head isn't even touching her neck.
Oh my gosh.
It's just kind of hovering there.
And I just realized, I mean, probably the art's implying that she's leaning hunched a little bit, but if you just ignore that, she has the world's biggest forehead ever.
Dude, yeah.
Anyway, enough nitpicking artwork from 1997.
No, it is nowhere near enough, but okay, she blinked. We're moving on. That got creepy.
Anime noise of surprise! Flashbang. What? My Millennium Necklace! It's being drawn into a card?
But she seems really cool with the situation. She's smiling.
When the angels were designing her, they were told, make her angelic, but the memo had a typo, and they made her Anglic.
Yeah. She has all of the angles.
She can be your devil and your angle.
All right, so
It's in the card now. Bye, Melanie.
it's in the card now, and she is both pleased and determined by this.
She only has one face for that.
I don't understand this person. And then she's sucked down into oblivion with the rest of them.
And I guess we just don't know what else she has to say.
I guess that's it. That's all we get.
She made it to the final. I'm rooting for you. Thanks, Taya.
Taya, you're awesome.
All right. What do you want to do? First save.
Before anything else. Save? Yes. Overwrite? Yes. So, all right, I would like to take a look at this card that you say is so
go to build deck if you want.
Is so worthless and weak.
All right, press select. We'll sort by newest. There it is at the top. Press triangle.
Press triangle.
I told you.
Yeah.
It's very underwhelming.
Oh, that is awful.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. Oh. Also, its points are bad.
Yeah, it's just gross. And it's just bad art. It's just garbage.
Oh, going away now. Just keep pressing circle until sanity. Just keep pressing circle.
Once,
just no, get me out of here. What do you want to do? Forget I ever saw that. Oh my god.
Card.
It is a bad card. Okay.
It's like if this game gave you the ability to delete a card from your trunk, I would delete that one.
Yes. I would delete that one without hesitation. The other cards, I mean, even the bad ones have a certain kind of charm.
Yeah. There's no charm to be found.
No.
It's just hideous.
It has the evil anti-charm.
Yeah. Well, this is it. Our finalists are the amazing Kaiba and the undefeated Yugi. I never saw that.
Suspicious lump on his skull. Yeah, I'm not technically undefeated. I just reworked time.
I thought I might be facing you, Yugi.
Did you just stop by on your way to the disco?
I was about to say, yeah, this is the rarely seen purple jacket Kaiba.
This is
from season 1 of the show. Before look.
Yeah, is this like a rare Kaiba? Is he the sparkly Kaiba?
He's not an ultra rare, but he is a super rare.
Yeah, okay. Do I need a special ball to catch him?
Yeah, at least an ultra ball.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
You gotta damage him first.
Oh, believe me,
Put him to sleep if you can.
Believe me, I intend to damage him. Oh my god, the jacket speaks to me.
I love the jacket, honestly.
Dude, it needs to not be on him. And just the whole style, I'm just like,
He's very disco.
He's very disco. He's very jungle boogie. So, all right. He thought he might be facing me.
I thought I might be facing you, Yugi.
I acknowledge this. You thought you did.
My Millennium Rod is the final item. Yep. Yeah, go ahead and get it all in your system. Yep, that's fine. Alright. Just look at the watch here. Hey, my watch that blew up my dragon eyes. You guys can see that. Dude. Bro, I think you're scaring chat. Okay, I knew you'd laugh this on the topic eventually. Are you good? You need a glass of water? Ready to proceed? Funny face. Where were we? Oh yeah, Millennium Rod is the final item. Next dialogue box. But the rod whispers to me that I must defeat. Damn it! He talks to it. God damn it!
It has a special name, Yugi, but you don't get to know what it is.
Okay.
Some people would think that this is some kind of mark of immaturity,
I
but
mean,
that would be a fallacy.
hut was stuck to their rods. Oh, Trevor, this is a bad way for you to find out.
Oh man, I was laughing so hard I got tears on my glasses.
Oh damn! Wipe your glasses off. Holy shit!
I'm looking. I was like, everything is blurry now.
Damn, dude. I don't think I've heard you laugh that long. It was over Kaiba's rod.
Well, your presentation was also it was a jewel.
I'm glad.
I mean, you were so in character. He was taking himself so seriously.
Gremlin says that pun. Coyote, I'm unsubscribing. No!
Hey, you
Our
know,
most loyal supporter, no!
come for the music, stay for the puns.
So, I'm not gonna reiterate that box. We're just gonna...
We're just gonna move on. We're not gonna.
one.
We're not gonna press this point.
Just push the button. Yugi, prepare to lose!
Uh,
Oh my god. Alright.
okay.
Cross the circle.
Uh,
That was cross, probably.
yeah, that was cross answer. Okay.
Oh, god damn. Ride the ticket, ride the ride. Let's go.
Buy the ticket, take the ride. Oh, this looks nice. Skull Red Bird, Carbonella Warrior, Dark Plant, Fiend's Hand, Fiend Sword. So, by my calculations, I could, for example, combine Fiend Sword and Carbonella Warrior.
They're both warriors. That work.
Well, of course, that would make sense. I can't do that. Okay, so I could combine Skull Red Bird. Okay, the illustration for Fiend's Sword implies that there's fire involved.
It does not work for pirate.
It does not work for pyrofusions. Of course it doesn't work.
We're going to take his rod? Yeah, we're going to pummel Seto to submission and then take hold of his rod against his will.
Yeah, but only after he's become submissive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what about Dark Plant and Skull Red Bird?
Nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
I have
Okay, Fiend's Hand and Fiend's Sword. Fiend's Hand is an undead. Fiend's Sword is a warrior. So that should give me an undead warrior, right?
Yeah, that'll give you armored zombie, 1500. I think that with a zombie of 1500, you can stack the Dark Plant on top and get Pumpkin King of the Ghosts.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's try
Now,
that.
that won't work if you use Carbonella Warrior, since he's already 1500 and can't be turned into an armored zombie.
Oh, okay.
With Fiend Sword.
Fiend's Sword.
Plus Fiend's Hand plus Dark Plant. That'll
Okay.
get you an armored zombie first two, then armored zombie plus plant should be Pumpkin King.
Okay, I have faith in this transaction.
Have faith in thee.
Part of the cards. And Laughing Gremlin says, oh, should I read that?
I'm not sure you should.
Maybe I shouldn't. Laughing Gremlin, how naughty of you.
Naughty, naughty.
Shame on you. There was a time when you would have been stoned.
Alright, let's fuse. And...
Zombie
Yes!
Pumpkin! All right.
Very good. Now, that's not the strongest fusion you can put out, far from it, but it's pretty decent.
Jupiter or Neptune? He strikes me as a Jupiter kind of guy, frankly.
Yeah. He's gonna be either, like... might do Pluto, he might do Sun, and he might do Jupiter. Those are the ones I think he's gonna most likely have.
Yeah, so...
He might have Mars, but I don't think he will. Pluto, he definitely will.
Yeah, so Pluto beats Neptune, so I'm going to go with Jupiter.
Yeah. Remember, you might have more defense points. If you play in defense mode, then you will
I am
incur
encouraging
his wrath.
the wrath of the cards. And so I end my turn. Now, Seto, punish me. Nice punishing, Seto.
Okay, you've got Crimson Sunbird.
Wings of Wicked Flame with red spurt with.
Sadly, never been stoned unless you count that accidental.
Okay, Nimbariko. Modine. I'm not familiar with Modine.
Well, Modine is.
Modine may be a coding derivative.
Wait. Alright, Nimbariko is a female.
And we have the internet meme here in Griggle.
Uh-huh.
But we have Wings of Wicked Flame.
Yep.
Which I could combine with Skull Red Bird and get Flamey Bird Person, right?
Yes, I do think Crimson Sunbird. It is a coding. Nice. But yeah, Crimson Sunbird is the strongest fusion. So I would. Yeah, your deck is starting to be consistent. You're getting a lot less dead hands.
Mercury is weak to Venus. I really don't see him being a Venus kind of guy somehow.
Alright, he's going to attack that face down.
Alright.
Weakest, hope to get over it. Correct, or lead with your strongest to give himself best odds.
I lead with my strongest for the best odds.
Okay. That is Labyrinth Wall.
Ouch.
That is defense 3000.
Oh, that hurt a lot. Okay.
So, the only way that you're getting past Labyrinth Wall is if you either draw a Raigeki, or get Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon plus a compatible equipment. Or Mountain. You have the Mountain Field spell. You need to do a setup where you play Mountain and then summon Twin-Headed, and then don't make Twin-Headed Pluto, because Pluto is weak to Uranus, which is the guardian star of Labyrinth Wall.
Right. Okay, now, I'm at this stage, I'm thinking about pumping the King of Ghosts in defense. Because when I challenged him in the name of the Pharaoh to punish me, I didn't think he was listening. But apparently he was. So rather than kink shaming the Pharaoh, I'm going to end my turn. And let's see what happens from here.
Let's fuck it out. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Oh, Blue Eyes White
Dragon
right out of the
God
gate.
Damn.
Not even a combo, just hi, I'm
Hello, Raigeki. You
Hello,
beautiful
Raigeki.
bitch.
I'm thinking there's no sense in saving Raigeki. I'm thinking I play this now.
I think you're absolutely right. He's got 2 ace cards in his whole deck, basically, and they're both in the field.
Oh, hell yeah. Bite me, fanboy.
Yeah, blow him away.
So, cross.
Cross again.
Cross again.
I would attack with Pumpkin. So he's gonna. Maybe you're gonna increase his wrath.
Pumpkin, attack his life points directly! How you like that, huh? Yeah, fuck yeah. And I end my turn.
Hopefully I'm right and he doesn't have more than 1 blue. I think this Kaiba only has the... Oh shit, what's that? Okay, that's not bad. That's a practical.
Okay, this is definitely a fight.
You have Twin-Headed.
Here we go. Alright, so that would be, if I'm reading this right, Griggle being the plant, and then Petite Dragon, and then Lightning Boy.
Got it.
Look at me go.
Plus Dragon plus Electric, get you what you need. And because he seems to really like Uranus, do not choose the Pluto Guardian Star when you make this.
Yes, do not choose the Pluto Guardian Star. Do not choose Pluto. Do not choose Pluto. Do not choose Pluto. Do not. Oh, I could choose Pluto. No. Moon. I will let the moon guide me.
This will, of course, backfire horrifyingly if he does end up having another Blue Eyes.
You know what? I'll take my chances.
Attack!
Sometimes you just have to live in the moment.
Then again, if he does another Blue Eyes, I don't see a way to get past it again. So
yeah,
it's just
if he's just like, oh, here's my Blue Eyes again. Okay, he went into defensive. There we go. Now
doing all right.
Oh, look at the ladies.
Princess of Tsurugi. Very good.
The Princess of Tsurugi. I have Nimbariko. I have Skull Red Bird. I have Mushroom Man. Hey, can I make the Queen of Autumn Leaves? I want to do that.
Plus plant gives you Queen of Autumn Leaves right over.
Very nice. And I'm gonna go with actually. Let's see now. I'm gonna go with Jupiter, just because if you over specialize, you breed in weakness.
Yep. I wouldn't attack the current face down with that though. Face down is she's strong against Jupiter.
So yeah, I'm going to. Again, when in doubt, I attack with my most powerful.
That does make sense.
If it's face down. Oh, good thing I did too.
Yeah, that would have hurt.
That would have hurt. All right. Queen of Autumn Leaves, make him beg for it. And I end my turn.
You got Kaiba.
Whenever I'm fighting Yogi, it's like he's a different person, taller, more assertive somehow. And were his shoulders always so broad?
God. Alright, I see a couple of possibilities.
Alright, now Dissolve Rock is both stone and fire, let us remember. Fire Eye is fire. Skull Red Bird is a bird. Nemuriko is a lady. And Carbonella Warrior hits things. So
sure.
Alright, so my thought is I could, for example, combine, if I'm reading this right, I could combine Dissolve Rock and Skull Red Bird.
Crimson Sunbird.
Crimson Sunbird is cool. Now, can I amp Crimson Sunbird further by adding Fire Eye?
No.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Now, does Nimuriko add to anything here?
Nemuriko with Dissolve Rock would be Mystical Sand, which is 2100.
Okay, so if I add Fire Eye and Skull Red Bird this turn, then I'm guaranteeing that I have a good combo for next turn in case I need it.
Yep.
Excellent. I do that.
I am.
Mars or Mercury? Mars is weak to Neptune. Mercury is weak to Venus.
Mercury also beats Sun, which, in the very slim chance that he does play a Blue Eyes and then you get a bip on Crimson, you get past Blue Eyes at that point.
Okay, Mercury it is. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Attack his face down card, which is
Cybersaurus.
Cybersaurus. Okay.
Right, it's over.
Crimson Sunbird. Fan his life points directly.
Sensual.
Queen of Autumn Leaves. Tease his life points directly.
I was going to say caress.
I don't respect him enough to have my cards caress him.
You win.
Gee, Kaiba, how is it you win so often? Well, you see, I'm rich.
That's a good fucking drop. Blackland Fire Dragon.
Ooh,
you need
nice.
dragons. Those are a rare commodity in your combos.
Nice.
Dragons combo with almost any of the types that you have going. Plant, rock, mostly those two.
Scissors, paper.
Also electricity, also machines if you wanted to have machines.
I don't.
You don't really do those.
With machines.
Not Donatello. He does machines. You don't do machines.
You know, what Donatello does is Donatello's business, and I just don't think we should dwell on that.
This cannot be. Me defeated?
Laughing Gremlin says, that was pretty accurate on the rich thing. Reminds me of Batman's response in some cases to, what's your superpower? I'm rich.
Defeated?
And Yugi's just looking at it with this huge innocent expression for all the fact that he has these crimson eyes staring into the soul.
What the? Light so bright!
First time?
No, my rod! My Millennium item! Drawn into a card?
Yoink!
What's that?
Um, that is my phone, which I thought I had turned off.
Weird. Anyway, this is you now.
Okay, I'm trying to remember Yugi's voice.
He's like, "Hi, I'm Yugi, and I talk
oh.
really soft and high pitched."
Oh,
like
that's
this.
right. He's like Morty before Morty's innocence was ripped away from him by his grandfather. I now have all the cards with the Millennium items. Oh, that's awesome. Coyote, is this what you wanted?
Well, it does progress the game.
So, yeah. Oh, back into MC Escherland. I love
Coyote,
this.
you've done it. Now you can go back to your own world.
Pharaoh Coyote. It has a certain ring to it. I'm just saying.
You have that boy to miss.
He has my gratitude.
Yugi, I may be so bold. I believe the boy represents what you ought to be. Reincarnation, essentially.
Neat.
Now, with the Millennium items pulling at each other over time, portal to our world can be opened. Ishin now has 6 of the Millennium items and rules over an expansive realm.
What a dirty cheater.
Using his items, he has managed to unleash a portion of the powers of darkness.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
He has placed each item in temples located at each conquered area to protect his holdings.
Okay, now there's an interesting implication there. That he's using their power, but he doesn't want them too close to him or each other. Which implies that, yeah, actually he can't handle their full power.
Probably not.
He's using them to fuel his own magic.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't use them in the way they were intended.
Not as a complete set. I think Simon Murin here is about to go into... We'll just let him take over.
Yeah.
Prince Coyote, you must retrieve all the Millennium items. Okay, it doesn't cover it here. But each item is not simply sitting in one of these temples by itself. Each one is in the possession of a trusted high mage that he's granting them to. So yeah, diversified the possession of the Millennium items, because to possess them all himself handle.
Yeah, well, there's also that when you have a revolution, problem is, once you take the throne, you have everybody who helped you along the way going, so since there's more of us than there are of you, and we could overthrow you next if we don't get what we want, this is the part where we get paid, right?
Yeah, so he did divvy up the power.
So he divvied up the power for political reasons as well as for that. So, all right. All the Millennium items.
All the Millennium items.
All the Millennium items, you say?
And seal them away once and for all.
But when
Once and for all! Perfect. The locations of the temples containing the Millennium items can be found in the ruins. My time has come.
And gone.
I have done all that I can do.
I feel that wasn't very much, really.
My flesh is no more. These will be my last words to you, Coyote.
It's been swell.
Rest is up to you. May success be yours.
TikTok, anytime now.
Oh, one more thing. Made it back. This looks like the ruins of a temple. There's nobody here. So, welcome back to ancient Egypt.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, so
Thank you to Linkara for permanently associating ancient Egypt with the Imperial March from Star Wars because of the recurring gag. So anyway,
okay.
Save your game.
Yes, before anything else happens.
You can use the arrow keys left and right to move through different areas. So there's Metropolis. This used to be the only place that you could get to in ancient Egypt. And currently it's one of two, because you can also go to the Shrine of Glory. Oh, 3. You can also go to King's Valley.
King's Valley.
It's more of a Rome song to me.
The vast shrine.
Again, it's Linkara's fault. The vast shrine. I forget what can be done at the vast shrine.
It's not just a little shrine. It's a vast shrine. But it's not as cool as the Shrine of Glory, which is apparently where I am now. King's Valley, I choose to interpret that to be a place in the Valley of Kings. Mm-hmm. So I want to save, but I don't seem to be allowed to at this point.
You need to go somewhere specific to save. Shall I guide you?
Well, I'm going to ponder this a moment.
Yeah, you can do a little bit of exploring.
If
you so desire.
Okay. I want to go to Metropolis and see if my friends are still alive.
Yeah, you can do that. Press cross to zoom in and then select where in the Metropolis you're going. There's the old card shop.
Oh, sweet.
There's the old duel ground. There's the Pharaoh's Palace.
Yeah, I'm not going to Pharaoh's Palace.
Probably don't.
I was born at night, but not last night. The old card shop. I doubt very seriously at this stage that the usurper is going to be hanging out there. But I might have allies there.
Could be. That's where, Oh, everything's destroyed.
Oh. You bastard.
Not even card shop owner chef could survive.
Dude. And you know that he's feeling bold, because look what he did to the statues.
There's nobody around.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where to next? The old duel ground.
The old duel ground.
Nobody's here. It looks abandoned.
Oh, man. And you can see sunlight coming in from the shattered roof of the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's... One of the statues has been knocked diagonal. There was a fight here.
Hey, Coyote!
Ah!
It's a familiar face. It's ancient Egyptian Joey, otherwise known as Jono.
Jono!
Wow, you're alive!
So are you.
I never dreamed that I'd see you again, Coyote.
Well, I'm glad to be seeing you, my friend. What's been going on since my absence?
I still can't believe it.
What's happened?
You know, I was really surprised when I first learned that you were actually a prince.
So was I. What's been happening?
It's good to see you. I never dreamed that you'd manage to get away.
Jono? Friend of my heart and delight of my soul. What is happening?
Coyote, this place has changed since you disappeared.
You think?
It's a sad situation, but the duels still go on at a secret location nearby. Good at these big picture questions.
Jono, never mind. It's okay, Jono. You're my friend. I like you.
Come on, I'll take you there.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do. He's a simple man, but he has a kind heart.
Yeah. Here you go. This is where we set up our new dueling grounds. Coyote, the Major spent days trying to find out where you might have run off to. He's finally going to start explaining stuff.
Oh, that would be nice. I had basically given up. I figured he was like, I'd be like, my kingdom is in ruins. I need to find out exactly.
Let's play quad games.
Ah.
When we said we had no idea, they destroyed our old dueling grounds.
That sounds about right.
That's why me and the card shop owner moved the dueling grounds down here. He lives.
Okay.
Chef lives.
Chef lives.
Coyote, you're alive.
Taya's alive. What's her name in this?
Tina.
Tia.
Tina.
Tina.
Yep.
Tina, you're alive. Huge hug.
What did you expect? Coyote isn't dumb enough to be caught.
Let's just set that aside for now.
Flashback to you totally getting caught.
Totally getting caught. Although I'll grant you, I had help.
Yes.
So long as they can't find the Millennium items, the kingdom is safe, and I will never reveal their location, nor the identities of who else might have them.
My prince, here is the Millennium item. Take it and run, right in front of Kaiba. Or Seto, rather. Seto, you're kidding me with this, right?
I just turned to Rosetta. I'm like, you could turn around and we'll just pretend that this never happened. It does feel kind of cheap winning this way. I know, right?
If he hadn't shown up, you two might have been able to work something out.
Yeah.
Coyote isn't dumb enough to be caught. All right, thanks, Jonah.
Let's not dwell on that.
It's a miracle that you managed to elude them.
A little closer to the truth.
Yeah, those guys have taken over the entire kingdom. They do as they please, control everything.
That's what taking over the entire kingdom means, Jono. Thank you.
They wield some kind of strange magic.
I have a name for my pain. And it is Jono.
Nobody can stand up to him.
Yes, part of taking over the entire kingdom.
Well, now he's explaining too much. He can't find the middle ground. The way things are going, we'll have to live down here for the rest of our lives.
Taking over an entire kingdom.
Coyote, let's make a drill and start up Gurren Lagann. We're already on the ground, it's perfect. Feel like dueling?
What? Now? Just one.
Yeah. I got my quads.
Oh, what the hell?
It beats moping around just worrying about things.
And it's interesting how that's Jono's state of mind. It's like, well, there's obviously nothing that any of us can do.
Yep.
So let's play.
Yep. Duel Jono, Duel Tina, well. Let me save real quick, because we haven't been able to get to an in-game save in a while, and I don't want you to lose a whole shit ton of progress.
Thank you.
We're still waiting on doing an in-game save. And I don't want you to have to skip over these to go save and then awkwardly come back.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Meanwhile, Prince of the Land of Stench. Well, at the moment, kind of, yeah.
Don't worry, you can duel both of them, so pick either one you want to duel first. I will tell you, Tina's actually harder than Jono this time.
Well, Jono, honestly, probably it means more to him.
Yeah.
And I think he just needs a familiarity of being able to play a card game with his friend.
I think you're right.
So...
I got a feeling today's my day.
A simple man.
He is going to be harder than when you fought him previously in Ancient Egypt. Ooh, work that new dragon you got from Kaiba into your deck.
Oh yeah, how do I do that?
Select to sort by newest. There he is, Blackland Fire Dragon, and what a beauty he is! Press triangle to view him. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's a real beauty.
A dragon that
look at those teeth. Just a steeper one.
Dragon that dwells in the depth of darkness. Its defensive capability suffers from its poor eyesight.
Yeah.
This is like my dragon.
Yeah. He's a cool one. I would swap out a more fringe type, like if you still have the one machine somewhere kicking around,
I might. How do I get to that list?
Press right on the D-pad, switch from chest to deck. Press select to change the order. I don't remember what that one is, but press select again. That's based on type. Scroll on now.
Others.
Weather control.
The snowman.
Oh, we don't need that. We also don't need hologram, which is the last holdout machine. So, let's say ditch hologram first. Well, technically, you can make something with hologram, but you can't make jack shit with weather.
Yeah, weather control I want to get rid of. Also, if I end up having to, all I can do is play a single card with no fusions. Hologra has 1100 attack.
Yep.
Weather control has 600.
Yeah, weather control's garbage.
So, cross?
Yep. It's my dragon. It was made for me. Stop, Gremlin. He knows that makes me uncomfortable. The source of what he's referencing, it's one of those things where, like, it's either going to be really mundane horror, where you're like, how is anybody frightened by this? Or it's going to trip over a certain part of your animal brain where it's the most terrifying thing ever, and I'm the second category.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kind of like me with Uncle Jack in Resident Evil, what was it, 6? 7?
Yeah.
Where everybody else is like, oh, he's the least frightening thing in the game, and I'm like, no, he's not.
Yeah, he's freaky, but most people agree it gets worse after him, but for you it was a step down.
Yeah.
Marguerite did not hit the level of terror that Jack did for you.
Jack,
for me, Marguerite was much worse.
Jack was awful. Marguerite was just, okay, body horror, fine.
Yeah. One of my greatest fears in the abstract is the concept of being infested with horrible parasites. So.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
All right, yeah. Anyway, getting off of Resident Evil talk.
Yep.
Press circle. Let's see what Jono's got it now.
Yeah.
Waggles finger at Gremlins.
Still no in-house save. Once the board stabilizes... Oh, there we go. Hello. Once the board stabilizes, would you go ahead and... Oh, you just did a manual save.
Yeah, I did a manual save after you finished your deck composition.
Yeah,
so
blurp. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's better to do that before the duel starts, because otherwise it doesn't re-randomize the decks.
So, Griggle, Ancient Jar, Man-Eating Plant. I really respect the Man-Eating Plant. Raigeki, which I'll save for a special occasion. Unknown Warrior of Fiend.
Admittedly, not an amazing hand. I don't think I'm seeing his Bean Soldier.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Man-Eating Plant and Unknown Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Could I get the same effect if I combined Griggle?
Yep.
Alright, I'll do that since it's the same monster, but Griggle is more helpless.
Yep.
Whoosh.
Bean Soldier.
Soldiering the bean.
And
that's why he's called Bean Soldier.
Wow, that was very
Can't bean on much longer.
Oh, man. We gotta do Pajama Sam on this channel sometime.
Oh my god, we have got to do
I was just
Pajama
thinking
Sam.
about Pajama Sam 3 with the beans. The bean way is the only way.
Oh yeah.
Look what their sign says.
Oof.
Ooh, yep, Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Wow.
Beans are best. Hey, they like us. They really like us. Jelly beans purple. It's a great game. Alright, so what is the Guardian Star on Red Eyes Black Dragon?
Oh, let me do right trigger, I think
Yep.
it is.
The moon, so we need sun.
We need sun and to avoid Venus.
Surely Crimson Sunbird has sun as one of its guardians.
You would think.
I don't know that for sure to be true, but I'm really hoping that it is, because if so, we got this. And that is, by the way, the strongest card in this entire deck. He just
drew it first, which
Oh, yeah, he got
it's awesome for him. Wings of Wicked Flame plus Skull Red Bird equals
Crimson Sun.
decimation. All right.
Fingers crossed this will give us sun as a star.
Can we get sun? Can we get sun?
No! Damn it! Come on!
Hey,
I cannot believe
well,
the Crimson Sunbird does not have sun to the
yeah,
card
it's
star.
Mars or Mercury. What the hell?
Damn it! Oh.
You know, I'm starting to think there are elements of this card game that are kind of random.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do Mercury. Mercury is weak to Venus, but Jonah strikes me as the kind of guy who'd be like, yeah, but that's a Goyle sign.
Yeah. Well, damn, you cannot beat the Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Should I put this in defense position? I mean, if I don't, it's just going to get tanked.
Doing some internal math here. If he gets a monster with like 1900 attack or so, or 2000 or something, then he can take out Crimson Sunbird in defense, but not in offense, which would be Black Dragon for the kill, which would give you a 100. I think ultimately you'd come out ahead in life points, unless he draws like another Red Eyes Black Dragon or something, which is unlikely. I think you'd come out ahead in life points if he stayed in attack.
Okay.
Then you'd force him to use his strongest monster to take it off the board.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Good strategy. Alright, I will can't attack. I will end my turn. But I think I might know what I was saving that Raigeki for.
I'll play another monster.
Oh, he's got either a trap card or a monster card.
Okay, if you can just draw your electric card, then you're in the money. If you've got a dragon, not something to give up to second stage dragon. Either of your rocks or your plant would do it.
Mm-hmm.
You just need that electric.
Okay, so the temptation is very strong if that's genuinely his strongest card to just cast Raigeki now and get rid of his strongest card.
I do believe that is his strongest card. I think he's also got a Flame Swordsman 1800 and also a Vermilion Sparrow at 1900 and a there, but I don't think anything he's got other than Red Eyes Black Dragon even cracks the 2000.
Now, contrary-wise, okay.
Yeah, I think
I need to maximize my odds of drawing the friendly serpent of electrical doom.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought is the man-eating plant do it. Either of the rocks could do it, but discarding multiple cards might be a fine thing, so that I be drawing more cards to fill my hand.
That's true, but Raigeki though.
But Raigeki, if I play Raigeki, I only draw one card next turn. I will still eat whatever it is that he draws directly to my life points. But what should be his most powerful card is gone. So I think my thought is I'm going to go ahead and gamble on the heart of the cards. I'll take out his strongest monster and figure that I can tank whatever he draws next.
Yeah.
To basically build the horrible, godless creation that I need to wreck his world asunder.
Yeah. I think Raigeki is the right play here. Because no matter what he's got, it's not going to be as strong as the Red Eyes Black Dragon he has in play right now. And probably whatever he pulls next, you could beat with either a B-Dragon Jungle King on the offense or a Stone D on the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just go and play that Raigeki. Press down on the D-pad. Okay. You're tagging multiple combo, you need this too. Alright.
And I end my turn.
Let's see what he's got.
What you got there, Joe? Interesting.
Okay, that says to me that card cannot be anything other than or actually I think it's probably Millennium Shield, but either way it's a 3000 defense wall.
Okay, so if I add Petite Dragon and Man-Eating Plant,
I'll give you E-Dragon Jungle King.
which is the same points as the B-Dragon Stone King, right?
Stone D is weaker in attack but higher in defense. B-Dragon Jungle King has 2100 attack, but only like 1800 defense, whereas Stone D has 2000 attack, but 2300 defense.
I'm figuring on going on the defensive, so going for the Jungle King makes more sense at this stage.
Okay, so going on defense?
No, I mean offense. Pardon.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. You want B-Dragon Jungle King. Absolutely.
All right. Here we go. I'm doing it.
And if you haven't drawn an electric next turn, you can make Stone D and then hope to add electric onto 1 and 2.
Yeah. That's my thought.
And you're going to need your Mountain spell card. And then Twin-Headed plus Mountain will be able to get over the defense, whatever he's got, as long as you don't pick Pluto as your Guardian Star.
Yeah. All right, I'm going for Jupiter for this one.
Mm-hmm. It's the Guardian Star and his defense monster? It should be Uranus, right? What's Mars?
Mars.
Okay, damn, you should have picked Neptune.
God damn it. Oh.
That's okay.
I was thinking that since I was in the card select, I couldn't look at the Guardian Star of his card.
You can't look at that as long as you have made the Future Star. That's true.
So, okay. He's not specifically weak to me. 2100 attack. Now,
Figure it out. See what he's got.
if I attack him with 2100 attack, there aren't very many cards that can survive that. Odds are relatively good in my favor, sort of, kinda.
Unless it's Millennium Shield, which I'm thinking it probably is. Let's find out. Even if it is, then you'll take 900 blowback and you can afford that. You gotta hit cross on.
Details.
Oh, yeah, stronger than. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Still want to take that swing?
Ooh.
You can take it either way. Might be worth it to see what it is, but it's up to you. You're fighting kind of a big blow.
I'm gonna end my turn here.
Okay, your turn here.
honestly.
Alright. Fair enough. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, that was nothing!
Oh, bluffed out again. Oh, the bitterness. Oh.
Teabag. Alright, well, that's fine. Because you can make another B-Dragon, and this time give it Neptune, and it'll fucking slaughter that.
Dark Plant plus Coyote Dragon.
Well, it says, no. Correct. That was a shame. I was so sure that I knew what that was. So I was like, unless it's a pure defense monster, why would he ever just do face-down defense when your life points are over? He just did it anyway. I don't understand. He actually fucking faked you out. Like, I didn't
He
even know
did.
you could do that.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Fuck off, Cerberus. Right. Oh, Cerberus is a cool guy. Your deck does not really have room to beasts doing strategy, otherwise I would say. Technically, Beast and Female does something. It's Nekogal, but Nekogal is super strong. Oh, shit.
Oh.
That was an equip card. Okay, we got Swamp Battleguard to worry about. That's not great.
Okay.
This is actually kind of tense duel.
Yeah. Fire Reaper. I have the lady.
Make Mystical Sand. What is the Swamp Battleguard's Guardian Star? Mercury. So,
Mercury.
we need Moon. Does Mystical Sand...
I need Venus for Mercury.
Huh? Oh, yes, Venus. Oh, she's definitely got Venus. Almost every female has Venus. Okay, so yeah, Nemoriko plus one of your rocks, then hit Venus, and you can get over it.
Nemoriko has, in and of herself, Mercury or Moon?
I think that Mystical Sand should have Venus.
Okay, Nemerico plus Ancient Jar. Does that sound right?
Yep. I really hope I wasn't right.
Oh no.
Gotta be kidding me, man.
Okay. The guardian star of his is Mercury.
Yep. Can't believe it didn't have Venus.
This duel is great.
Yeah, we're See,
ironically, I mopped the floor with Seto Kaiba.
I know.
And then Ancient Egypt Joey is just teaching me how it's done.
He's putting up a real fight. I mean, there's been it hasn't been a steamroll, but it's been a very firm back and forth, two of you.
I mean, at this stage, I may as well just put her in defense so that I don't lose more life points.
Yep.
So
Do that.
And I end my turn.
He'll probably summon a second monster. Yep.
Yeah, that's all right.
He still had to use his strongest to get so that's good. That's all. His cards are not great. He's been able to get a few good combos.
Part of the cards is in him. Fire Reaper. Can Fire Reaper combine as a fire type?
To make Crimson Sunbird?
Make Crimson Sunbird?
Absolutely it can. What is... Okay, right. We already checked that. We need Venus. I don't know if Skullbird has Venus, but it doesn't matter because he'll be equal. So at worst, he'll be pussied into going in defense.
At worst, he'll be stymied.
Mm-hmm. Bird has... Bitch doesn't. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, don't pick Mars because he has a Neptune.
Okay, so I need him to do Mercury.
Yep.
That's fine. 2300 versus 2300. I'm just going to end my turn here.
Oh, attack is weakest.
Oh yeah, attack is weakest. Derp. For some reason I was like, oh, the strongest will protect. No, they don't. The strongest doesn't care. And I end my turn.
There are some cards that have an effect on them where it says your opponent cannot target any monsters you control for attacks except this card, which is nice. Could actually protect each other. In fact, Swamp Battle Guard and Lava Battle Guard, the retrain off of it, combo together in that exact way, where as long as one of them play, you can't attack the other.
Petite Angel, a lady?
No.
No. Okay. What can I make here?
Wood remains 11. Honestly, you don't have much, right?
Yeah, this is looking like my best shot.
I think zombie plus Order of the Shadows. We keep zombie warrior plus a grass might be enough to get king.
I'm gonna try for it.
Okay. As a pumpkin, that'll do something. It'll still do something.
Yeah. Zombie warrior. Pumpkin, yeah!
Nice.
Jupiter or Neptune? Well,
he likes Mars.
he likes Mars, so I guess Neptune it is.
Hmm. Right, Swamp Battle Guard is now exposed.
Yep.
Defense.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take him first.
It's funny that the Jono duel was actually the most tense.
What the hell, man?
So
This is what happens when you underestimate your friends.
yeah, unless Tina comes out of nowhere. It's just crazy.
He just stomples my albino, which I will not say she couldn't do.
It's not impossible. But barring that, barring that, Jono will be the toughest duel of the night. Which is pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, huh, Yug? Don't rub it in.
Pharaoh struggling not to be a John about this. He'd be like, well, if I could just draw the right cards, kick your ass already.
Come on, this would only be bothering you if I was like a total loser at this game or something. I said, don't rub it in. Okay, so Fiend Refraction number 2.
That is a Boyd.
Drawl Bird.
Boyd.
Oh, thank goodness, I wasn't sure. Key
Here for
Mace.
you.
Is Key Mace female?
Yes.
Yays! So silly question. Can I combine Pumpkin the King of Ghosts with a female card to get a more powerful card?
No.
Darn.
2 reasons. 1, Pumpkin has 1800, and if he were a plant to mix with a female, you need to be weaker than 1800 to make Queen of Autumn Ladies.
Places.
Reason 2, he doesn't qualify as a plant. He only qualifies as a zombie.
But he's
He required plants to get to him, but he's strictly zombie, not plant.
but he's a
Yep.
but
Only qualifies as a zombie.
even though
Yes.
wow,
I know.
I'm speechless.
Well, when I talk over you at every turn, yeah.
Okay, so
Like Mystical Sand.
I could make Mystical Sand. That's what, Petite Angel plus Pot the Trick?
Nope.
I have to use Key Mace to make Mystical Sand?
Yeah. Female plus rock.
Aww. I was hoping to save her for something.
Mystical Sand is cool. She's got 2100 attack.
Okay.
I mean, I know you've already got one in play, but... Oh, actually, you did. So, she's back. She had a Venus Guardian Star. I was kind of insulted that she didn't.
And she does not, so... I guess Mercury it is.
Yep.
Okay. Crimson Sunbird. Attack their face down card. Make them suffer. Okay, Joey, you put up a hell of a fight.
Tear it up.
Pumpkin, attack his life points directly. Mystical Sand, attack his life points directly, the way he wants you to. Hey, I'm a good friend.
Mystical Sand crushes Jono's balls. Jono, thanks you.
Mystical Sand, I feel like Mystical Sand is short for Mystical Sandwich.
Probably it is, but it's true. Also, might just be a weird translation thing. Man, cards have just not been lining up. 'Cause
There's
you went,
Mystical Sand.
yeah, you went through both of the rocks that confuse with it, make other things while waiting for it to show up.
Oh, I have a dragon card.
You do. And nothing to fuse with it.
I have a dragon card.
Nothing to fuse with it.
Okay, what if I just
Yeah.
just toss these guys out there?
Yeah.
Just
I think it's fair.
just go.
Egon.
There's a
There's
Venus.
no Venus, yeah.
Sure, okay.
Oh.
Mars. Neptune. Okay. But Crimson Sunbird still has the advantage. The advantage you get is what, like 500 points, I think?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, Crimson Sunbird. Smite. Dragon Piper, farewell. After that, it was all over.
Yep, it's game. Wow. Weirdly, the longest, most tense duel of the night so far
Was
Jono.
Jono. Frickin' Jono, man.
Wayne. Axe Raider.
Nice.
He's
Not thrilling, but nice.
Yeah, he's okay.
I could probably substitute him for one of my get the hell rid of it cards.
Definitely. He's a strong put down. He's at 1700 attack, which I think is the strongest of any of your put downs right now. The duel was great. Man, I was so sure that I was gonna win this time.
I wasn't completely sure myself.
Yeah. Looks like I'm just gonna have to try harder. Talk to someone else.
Man, I'm... Whoosh. Okay, so...
Tina is here. You can come back later, though, if you don't want to duel right now.
Yep.
Feel like a duel? But yeah, go outside if you want to save. I forgot.
Go outside. I need to save.
Alright, yeah, go to the hiding card shop. Haven't seen you a while.
Hey, Chef.
As you can see, I'm still around. Card shop.
Dueling grounds.
You want card shop, you want save.
Save. Thank you. Oh, Gad. Overwrite? Yes. Save complete. Huzzah!
I recommend we start next episode hitting up Tina for a quick duel before we move on to the story.
That's my thought.
And are we wrapping up here for tonight?
I think we're wrapping up here for tonight. Thank you all, gentle viewers and listeners, for all of your support. Today has just been a roller coaster, and it ended with a beautiful stream, which was also kind of a roller coaster. Jono.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
He was the toughest one.
He was the toughest
bizarre.
one. I know, right? But before we go, I would like to thank all of our patrons, both present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere, and most of all, extra special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel truly could not be what it is without your support, even though it seems that I must always disappoint you. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And when you do, please let me know via email or patron message if there's a particular color in which you'd like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at kofi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. I can speak. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who are continuing to circulate the links. The signal boost really helps, and it means a lot to us. Thank you. So, until next time... Oi. Until next time, try to remember what controlling the entire kingdom means.
Don't touch Kaiba's rod.
And don't underestimate your friends.
Yeah.
And we will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again. Bye, all.
I've just had a letter to say I'm engaged to appear in the pantomime. The part I've to play is the principal boy, so I'm in for a beautiful time. The panto's Dick Whittington, I'm Dirty Dick, the fellow who once rode to York. The manager says I must get a good song about which the public will talk. I've commissioned some authors to write me a song, a very fine chorus they've sent me along. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. The seashells she sells are a terrible sell, and the song is a sell also. The authors both say it will go very big, but I fear I am all that will go. I've suffered from lockjaw and stickjaw as well in trying this chorus to sing. It's making me lisp, but I say to myself, the song's sure to go with the